our office, the Office of Planning, has a history of engaging a lot of stakeholders. Everything we do, from planning to economic development to even just doing a simple GIS map, we engage a lot of stakeholders, particularly agencies, colleagues in other agencies, state and county, and also the federal government, but also community members, especially when we need that type of data. Back in 2006, when we were updating our ocean resources management plan, the director then put together kind of like a stakeholder group, call it a working group. And what she charged them to do was meet monthly to take care of management issues dealing with our coastal resources. And to this day, they've been meeting monthly. The players change from time to time, and we add on people. They only come for certain interesting or certain issues that they are concerned with. But that process and that collaboration and that stakeholder effort has sustained through time. And now, we kind of use that as a model in other areas, like for land use, for economic development. But around coastal management, we still use that. So we think we can use that structure to engage in marine spatial planning and also add on. Right now it's a stakeholder group of about 30 to 40 people. So, just to get them monthly to come out and talk about coastal issues and come up with solutions on issues that either arise or are in our plan that we want to address. Takes some effort. I do have one coordinator that does it for the entire state. We're fortunate to have funding to have people from the neighbor islands come over to Oahu and meet monthly if their schedule allows. We use technology. So there's just that framework is there. And we think we can really use that framework and kind of copy it over to marine spatial planning. We all are based in Honolulu, so we really use our volunteers. We have an advisory group, which is separate from the working group, be our eyes and ears on the islands. So they bring issues to the table. And then we also reach out to them, right? If we're working on a particular issue, say at the state level, around coastal management, then we reach out to the stakeholders and we say, we need your input. So it's this two-way street. We do a very good job of balancing it, but I think that's the success, right? It's not just us going to them and say, we need your input now, right? We're always asking them, so what are you hearing right now on the islands, right? Because we want to know, and if we can roll it up into one issue or a series of issues that we can work on together, then it becomes the agenda. Certainly keeping people engaged over the long term is a challenge, but I think we've done pretty well. 7 years, and it's totally voluntary, right? It's really at your schedule, but we find ways, right? Give us, if you can't come to the meeting, give us your input. We'll put it on the table for everybody else to discuss. We've been thinking more and more about rotating these meetings, maybe at least once a year going out, or 4 times a year going out to different counties, which means the different islands. That would be a serious undertaking, but I think we have the resources to do that, which would make it better for the neighbor islands, make them feel like we're really coming to you, right? We're not just coming to you in an email. We're coming to you in person, and we're going to start talking about the issues, and we can even say we'll devote it to island issues. Right, and we're bringing along, right, our federal partners, our state and local partners, to help resolve things in the community.